Good morning, students. In this video, we are reading about the first chapter of Snapshot, The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse, written by William Saroyan. This is the story about the honesty and integrity of Armenian tribe. In this story, we are getting two boys, Aram, who is 9 years old, and Murad, who is 13 years old. Both belong to Armenian tribe, or you can say Garoglinian family. Garoglinian family is known for its honesty and integrity for centuries. Same values the boys are also having. But these boys are very much poor, as the whole Armenian tribe is poor. But they are fond of riding horse. But no family member or no member from the whole Armenian tribe can purchase a horse. They are so poor, they don't know how to fill their bellies, and there is nothing surety about their income. So, such was their life. Still they are honest. And Murad and Aram both are very much fond of riding horse. One day, Murad steals a horse, and this goes against the family values, which is honesty and integrity. But he protects herself, telling that I am not stealing the horse, I am just taking the horse for riding. After riding, I will return back to the horse. It will be called stealing only when we are selling the horse. But we are not selling the horse, and only we will enjoy riding for some time, and then we will return back the home. Thus he is protecting himself. For a long time he is riding the horse in the morning and then keeping the horse secret, and then one day he calls Aram. He comes to the house of Aram and calls Aram for riding. Aram is also surprised to see a horse, but as he is very much fond of riding, so he agrees to go with Murad for riding. Now both of them are riding. Horse is obeying the instructions of Murad, but he doesn't obey the instructions of Aram. Murad is having a tendency to have a way with everyone. So he is having a way with horse also, and he is having the horse, and horse is doing whatever Murad tells him to do. Both of them are riding, they are enjoying the horse, and when the sun rises, they are hiding the horse in a secret place. Same routine is followed day by day. They are very much happy, and Aram tells that you will not return back the horse until I learn riding. But Murad is not agreed with this point. He is telling that we will return back the horse because we have stole the horse and we will return it back. Thus both of them are riding the horse. Now we are getting one more character, who is an Assyrian farmer, John Byro. John Byro comes to the house of Aram, and he is telling to the Aram's mother that someone has stolen my white horse. Aram is shocked to listen this, because the horse they are riding was the same as John Byro was telling. John Byro was having a cart, and he was having this horse in this cart. He is facing problems without the horse. And in this point we are introduced one more character, Uncle Khosrow, who is Aram's uncle. Aram and Murad both are cousins. We are getting that Uncle Khosrow is Aram's uncle. Uncle Khosrow is a crazy character, and he is telling to John Byro that it is no harm. Again and again he uses this refrain. Whatever may be the problem, he is using this refrain. It is no harm, pay no attention to it. If John Byro is telling that I am facing problem, just I am without the horse, then still he is telling that pay no attention to it, it is no harm. Again and again he is using this refrain. A story is given that once Uncle Khosrow's son tells him that his house is on fire. Still he says that pay no attention to it, it is no harm. Such was the character, crazy streak of Uncle Khosrow. He was a big build, a big moustache, and he is always roaring. Instead of the word talking, writer says that he is always roaring. So, such was the character of Uncle Khosrow. Now, when Aram notices that the horse that we have stolen or we have taken, it belongs to John Byro, then immediately he runs to Murad to inform him. At that time, Murad was repairing the wings of a bird, Robin, and soon the bird flew into the sky. So we are getting that he was having a way to deal with birds also. Then he tells the whole story to Murad that John Byro had come to his house and he is searching his horse desperately. But Murad is not at all worried. Next day, when they were riding the horse in the morning, John Byro run into them. John Byro meets them. And John Byro recognizes his horse. But he is not having the courage to tell the boys that this horse belongs to him, because he was having full faith on the honesty and integrity of the Garoglinian family, and because the boys belong to his friends, so he tells that no, these boys cannot steal, and he tells that this is the twin of my horse. Twin means same. This is the twins of my horse. And he doesn't tell that you have stolen my horse. But when he tells that this is the twin of my horse, this pricks the conscience of Murad, and the very next day he goes and ties the horse in the farmhouse of John Byro. When John Byro sees this, he is very much happy. We are getting one more thing, that when they are going to leave the horse to John Byro's farm, many dogs followed them. But they are not barking because Murad is also having a way to deal with the dogs. Now when John Byro saw the horse, he is very much happy. He is not arguing, he is not telling anything, because he knows that he cannot put a question on the honesty and integrity of Garoglinian boys. So he is not putting any question. He is just happy that ultimately he has got his horse. And one more thing we find in the end, that John Byro finds the horse in better health and better tempered too. Horse is having a better behavior than before. So again we can say that Murad is also having a way to deal with the horses. So children, we are getting in the end only that family values always win, and this is the honesty and integrity of the family that compelled the boys to return back the horse. Thank you.